So we have a situation here. One of our viewers said that I got $18,000 Navy Fed Go Rewards pre-qualification offer. Should I take it? I don't need the money, but they have been bugging me for 9 months. So the question is, should our viewer take the $18K Navy Fed Go Rewards pre-qual offer? What do you think? Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Story Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka. Now let's roll. In today's conversation, we have one of our viewers who said that he's recently got an $18,000 Navy Fed Go Rewards pre-qual offer, and he's asking whether or not he should take it. He doesn't need the money, but Navy Fed has been bugging him for 9 months, so he's just wondering, what the best option should be. So let me just summarize everything for our beloved viewers who can, so everybody is on the same page here. So what is really going on here? So we are talking about Max. So Max, you are a 33-year-old male. You live in Chula Vista, California. You are married with 3 children. You are a machine operator, and you earn about $45,000 a year. Okay, so I'm just trying to paint the picture, your financial picture, so everybody has a clear understanding. So you are married, 3 children, and your FICO score is a 775. This is really good. Really good. We're really happy for you at 33, just to have such a clean, quote unquote, clean FICO score. We'll love that. And your current CUR. So current CUR is kind of high. So I'm going to talk about that later on, but your CUR, your credit utilization ratio is 42%. And you have 4 credit cards already. So the question is, should you take the 18 grand Navy Fed Go Rewards pre-qual offer that you are getting? And I would really want to get back to the pre-qual offer later on, but here you have it. Dear beloved viewers, please feel free to pitch in, feel free to ask questions. If you have a similar situation going on with you, if you have had offers from Navy Fed and you are kind of wondering whether you should take the offer or not, please, let's start a conversation. Okay, let's start a conversation so everybody can learn and grow. And Max, as you promised, you will be listening to this show till the end. And after the show, you also will be reading all the comments in the comment section, and you will be also you'll be replying to emails or to whatever questions I asked into this conversation. Please feel free to answer it via email or in the comment section. Totally fine. First things first, Max, I want to ask you a question here. Your CUR is kind of high. Your credit utilization ratio is really high. What gives? What's the problem here? Why do you keep such a high balance on your credit cards or on your lines of credit? Do you have other other products that are open? 42% is really high, Max. I mean, I don't care. Don't you try to razzle dazzle me here. The thing is high, and you got to find a solution to bring it down. This is really, really important. You got to bring it down. And this is regardless of whether or not you should take the 18K pre-qual offer from Navy Fed Go Rewards. You got to bring down that 42%. I want to see around 21%. I want to see it. I want you to have it. I want you to bring it down by 50%. Okay, minimum around 30%. And right now, the thing I want to ask you here is that where do you currently bank at besides NFCU? Is NFCU your only financial institution, or do you bank at other institutions? Another question I want to ask you is your wife working? Again, all the questions I'm asking, those are not rhetorical questions. Those are important questions. We need answers to actually be able to give you a more defined solution. Okay, so please feel free to answer in the comment section or email us. And so, so what is your family budget like? And I'm speaking every single month. The reason is that, again, your CUR is kind of high, which tells me that you are keeping a lot of cash, a lot of open balances on your credit cards. And so if I look at your income, your $45,000, if your wife is not working, this could be problematic. Because if your wife is not working with 3 children, basically we can have a situation there. Really. And do you have debts? Max, do you currently have debts? What is your DTI? Your CUR is high. Let's talk about your DTI now, your debt to income ratio. Is it high also, or this is reasonable? I mean, anything below 30% is considered reasonable by experts. We personally here, when we've been doing this for 30 years, what we advise our clients is you want to keep your DTI around 20%. I mean, the lower the better, but 20% is really good. Sometimes we will go to 33% or 30%, but we love 20%. Max, I want you to be careful here. I really want you to be careful, because the thing is, you are wondering whether you should take the Navy Fed Go Rewards Pre-Qual offer, of course, right? But there are situations where it's not really good to actually take another credit card. So, for example, you have bad credit. In your case, you don't have bad credit, but you have a 775, okay? But when was the last time you checked your credit score? Because sometimes we get a lot of clients, a lot of viewers also. They ask questions and they tell us, hey, listen, I'm currently at 800. But when you actually, in reality, they are at 700, because the last time they checked was 6 months ago or 1 year ago. And in the meantime, something happened. They filed for bankruptcy, or they got collections on their accounts and whatnot, and things happen. So your FICO score will drop. So make sure that you have you keep your credit score high. And there is also a situation where you definitely do not want to get a Pre-Qual offer, an additional credit card for that matter, if you will spend more with a new credit card. What I'm trying to say is you currently have a 42% CUR. So I'm kind of scared about you getting an additional credit card and increasing your CUR even further, which will be catastrophic, devastating for your FICO score and other prospects when it comes to getting loans approved and credit lines of credit approved and credit cards approved. Okay. And if you struggle with using the current credit cards that you have, let's say you have 4 credit cards. If you're struggling right now, don't get another one. I mean, I'll speak later on about the best solution here for you, but do not get another one, whether it is Go Rewards or another credit card for that matter. Okay. And so if the balance transfer terms are not ideal, maybe you don't want to get that also. The question is, with the Navy Fed Go Rewards, did they give you a balance transfer? I mean, did the card have a balance transfer offer with it? So those are important things. So be very careful here, okay? And whether or not you get a new credit card will depend on a constellation of factors. But make sure that you don't just get a credit card because you want to get a credit card. You want to get a credit card because you can use it. You can use it for your own good. You can use it to buy things and earn rewards, or you can use it to beef up your FICO score, or you can use it to build credit also. Okay. Solution idea number 1. Max, we want you to accept the offer. So basically, you just need to accept the offer. Why? Because you can pay off your balance faster. Right now, you have a CUR of 42%. This is kind of high. And so having another credit card will actually do what? Will lower your CUR. So if you get an $18,000 Navy Fed Go Rewards Pre-Qual offer, and if indeed the final number is around $18,000, because see, the final number might be lower than $18,000. Okay, they might say, listen, we can give you 18 grand, but in reality, at the end, you get like 10 grand or 15 grand. Either way, you are a winner, no matter what. Why? Because right now your CUR is at 42%, and all things held constant. If you get another credit card with a balance of 10 grand or 15 grand or 18 grand, the effect will be that your CUR will go down. Okay, your CUR will go down because an additional credit card's limits will reduce your overall, will actually increase your overall credit card limit, okay? And that will reduce your CUR, which is really good. One thing I want to say here is that when we talk about, and you have to even think about, if this Navy Fed Go Rewards Pre-Qual offer comes with a balance transfer offer, that's even better, because then you can actually move your credit card balances to a card with a lower interest rate. If your current credit cards have a high interest rate and you were trying to pay down your credit card balance, transferring to a lower interest rate card can help you reduce your monthly charges. Okay, so instead of having a portion of your monthly payments go towards interest, you can pay off a higher percentage of your balance. Okay, so many balance transfer cards, including the Navy Fed Go Rewards, have from time to time a 0% interest rate on your transfer balance for an introductory period using the card. So the time may vary depending on the credit card and your issuer, but be sure to double check this. So for your Navy Fed Go Rewards, please double check this. One thing we know for sure, the Navy Fed does not charge you a balance transfer fee. Okay, unlike PenFed, Navy Fed does not charge you anything. So this is really fantastic. So solution idea number one: accept the offer and go through the go through the soft pull and the hard pull and see how much they can give you. Solution idea number two. What I want you to do here is that you got to keep better track of your credit card debts, and this is really important. So if you do not accept the card, this is fine, but you want to do something different here. The fact that, again, I'm coming back to your CUR. I mean, I know you probably can be like, I'm tired of you talking about my CUR, but your CUR is quite essential. Your CUR is very important. You want to actually accept the offer so you can keep better track of your credit card debt. If you are using multiple credit cards, transferring your balances to one single credit card can make it easier for you to keep track of your monthly payments. So using one credit card can take away the hassle of, managing multiple payments. So right now you have 4 credit cards, right? And so if you get the Go Rewards, you can actually transfer everything onto the Go Rewards. So you have to deal with only one payments every single month, okay? And you can move your balance to a better credit card. I mean, the Go Rewards historically has lower interest rates. Okay, this is really good. So you can transfer your balance to the Go Rewards card, which offers better perks for your spending habits. Okay, and please just be actually aware that the transfer itself may not count for points on the new card. So if you choose a low interest rate card with rewards that match your spending habits, you may be able to receive benefits when you start spending while paying off your balance. So this is the kind of calculus I want you to think about before actually choosing the offer. But you definitely want to choose the offer. You want to accept the offer. The reason is that in our experience, and we have been in this game for more than 30 years, you never say no to a Navy Fed credit card offer. Never. Navy Fed credit card offer, Navy Fed loan offer, PenFed credit card or loan offer. So those are pre-qual offer. Those are pre-qualification offers. The reason why you never say no is that you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose, and those two institutions are known to give very generous limits. Okay, so you have nothing to lose. A soft pull is not going to reduce your credit score. Obviously, you will have a soft inquiry. The lender will look at your credit report, but it will not have a detrimental effect on the score itself. So that's why you never say no to a pre-qual offer from Navy Fed or PenFed for that matter. I'll be right back, but after this, don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation today about Max. He's a 33-year-old male, and he lives in Chula Vista, California. He's married with 3 children, and he's a machine operator, and he earns $45,000 a year. He has a FICO score of 775, and his current CUR is 42%. Okay, and he has 4 cars already. So this is what it is. Now, solution idea number 3. I want you to really dig a little deeper and familiarize yourself with the Navy Fed Go Rewards credit card. You really want to familiarize yourself in and out, okay? And you want to understand how the card itself can benefit you. This is why we believe you should take the offer. Very important. Now, do you currently have other NFCU credit cards, or the Go Rewards will be your first credit card? Okay, remember, this Go Rewards credit card is great if you have a busy lifestyle. Let's say you love dining out, you have average to excellent credit, which is your case because you are at 775. And the thing is, if you are already a member, you can actually find out if you pre-qualify for this card, which you have done. And so this is basically what it is. So the card itself is really great. The APRs, you are looking at you're looking at 11.24% to 18. And the card has no annual fees, no balance transfer fee, no foreign transaction fees, no cash advance fees. With Navy Fed, there are no fees at all, okay? But you do have a great constellation of rewards. For example, you have 3x points at restaurants, 2x points on gas, 1x points on everything else, okay? In terms of features and benefits, you have no rewards limit, no rewards expiration while the account is open, and you can the points that you earn can be redeemed for cash, travel, gift cards, and merchandise. So this is overall a very great card, and it's important for this is actually the sum of reasons why I said you should never say no to a Navy Fed credit card offer or pre-qual offer. This is why I said you always, because the card, you can see the card, it really has great rewards. Think about it. 3x points at restaurants, for example. You have 2x points on gas and 1x points on everything else. This is really good. Okay, so this is definitely a card that you want to have in your pocket and in your wallet. And so go ahead and accept the offer. Solution idea number 4. You need to really, and this is quite essential, I want you to lay out a plan to deal for real with your current debt. Okay, your CUR that is 42% is kind of high. Maybe you have a high DTI also, a debt to income ratio. So we need to have a great plan, a solid plan to lower your CUR again for real. I want to emphasize the for real because we're not just sitting here just talking like, we're just talking and you're like, okay, this guy's just bullshit, whatever. There's nothing else. No, we're for real here. So how do you lower a CUR? Obviously, you want to start by reducing your expenses, making sure that you're paying off your balances a lot more every single month. You want to determine if a balance transfer process is right for you. You want to compare credit cards. Maybe the Go Rewards is not a credit card that you need right now, but then you have to be sure. Okay, and so you apply for a new credit card besides the Navy Fed Go Rewards. You get approved, and you can transfer your balances. But transferring balances is one way of lowering your CUR. You also have to think about if you have a new card. Okay, which is why I'm telling you to get to the 18K Navy Fed Go Rewards credit card. So having a new card can also help you. You can also increase the number of payments you make every single month to increase your chances of having a higher CUR reported. I mean, not higher CUR. You want the credit card issuer to basically show a lower limits at the end of the month, so you can have a lower CUR. Okay, so more payments means lower balances. So those two things work in reverse. They have a reverse relationship. So this is really important overall. So solution idea number 4, you really want to lower your CUR. This is going to help you, and this is regardless of whether or not regardless of your choice of having the Navy Fed Go rewards or not, you definitely want to work on your CUR. So whatever the underlying issue is, are you living beyond your means? I mean, you are married with 3 children. Is your wife working? Or are you the only source of income in the family? Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just your question, Max, was, do you got an 18K Navy Fed Go rewards pre-qual offer? You wanted to know whether or not you should accept the offer, and we gave you answers. Hopefully that will help you make the right decision for yourself and your family. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.